So Onyx Barbers, super known in the community. You guys do a lot of community work. You go to schools, community events. I think you guys have done some classes and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So the real question is it for the actual community? Is it for the goodness of your hearts? Or is it just marketing? Because obviously we see like bigger corporations, they do a lot of charity things, like
Mhm.
Walmart telling us to donate to whatever charity, but like a lot of under the table stuff going on.
Mhm.
So share or spill some light on this situation. Where does it really come from?
Greed. Come on,
Okay,
speak on it,
you
Kirk.
want to go first? You want me to go?
You go.
I want to be honest.
Yes.
For me, it's changed. For me, it's changed.
Okay, maybe I should go first. Okay. Go.
Honestly, it's changed. Community service, giving back, doing outreach, all that kind of stuff. For me, it was marketing, and it was for greed.
Greed.
Because I thought to myself, okay, if everything we're doing is going to make us more visible, and we'll put good feelings in people's hearts about us, and then that'll make them come in,
Mhm.
and that's how we're going to grow the business, right? You gotta give to get type of thing.
Mhm.
But what changed was in actually being in the community and seeing the looks on people's faces and feeling what kind of difference we were making.
Mhm.
That's when I forgot about what it's going to do for us monetarily.
Mhm.
And that's when I actually don't even care if the people we meet on the street or the people we help wind up coming in. I started actually feeling like this makes me feel good,
Sure.
And honestly, that's something I never planned in the beginning. I
Right.
never thought, oh, I'm going to do this because, this is going to make me feel good. I honestly was just thinking this is good business. I'm glad that it's worked out both ways. We get a lot from giving
Mhm.
and helping in the community, and it has helped our business. I've seen how it's blessed our business. And we're a barbershop. A barbershop isn't, man, we're not just a business. The barbershop is the community. It's really the community's hub. You should be able to come here and know where to go on the weekend to have some fun. I need to find a lawyer. Where's a good dentist? Where's the best place to eat? All those things. Before we had the internet,
Mhm.
before we had TikTok, before we had the yellow pages, the barbershop was that place
Yeah.
where you got your information. Think about it. If you're a man, that's where you got your whole information.
Yep.
Man, I just had a baby. You go to the barbershop. Guys will have cigars waiting for you
Yep.
to celebrate. So we are community. We're not a business. Like, we should have been called the barber community
Yep.
or the barber Onyx community,
Yep.
because that community is everything. A customer once said to me, talking about our $7 Tuesdays, which we will be bringing back soon.
Mhm.
He said that he was talking to another person about the impact of the Tuesdays, it being cheap, what it did for him when he's younger. A lot of older guys like to tell that story. Oh, man, I used to come, that helped me so much.
Yeah.
I was in high school or I was in university, and they've grown up respecting that day and then being happy that they can come in and pay more now
Mhm.
and tip bigger. But he said, in talking to someone else, explaining the Tuesdays, and they were saying, well, why do those guys do that? Because no one else has a $7 day. It doesn't make any sense. You're basically cutting for like a fraction, and it's way busier. You're doing more work for way less. And the guy simply said, you don't get it, man. Onyx is for the people. And when he said that to me, I was like, we are.
That we make this our
Yeah.
new logo.
He's like, Onyx does that because they're for the people. They're not thinking about making money. They're thinking about, this guy can't afford a haircut, but he deserves a good haircut. So now we made it so one day a week, doesn't matter who you are,
Yeah.
doesn't matter if you're a doctor making $200,000 to $500,000 a year, or you're a student that has no money and can't buy lunch. You can look good
Mhm.
and go out in the world and present yourself in the best way.
Mhm.
So to answer your question on my behalf, I started out with greed. but I was touched by the impact of giving and community, and it changed into just doing the right thing. It's just what you're supposed to do. Yeah,
I was sitting beside greed the whole time.
stealing gets stolen.
Stealing gets stolen. You know what? It sounds crazy to say greed, but I get what you're saying. It's just not like, I know you, man. You're not greedy. Man, this guy like brings fruits and vegetables for everybody, healthy, you care about everyone's birthday. Like you're not greedy. You just know that you're a good person, but Yo, honestly, this is a good man here. This is not no petition for any wives out there, but this is a good man. This guy right here, he's a very good man. And it's good to know that I've been in business with you this entire time. And funny enough, like even before that, like when we were at elementary school and all that stuff, yeah, I thought you were a jerk. You used to cheat at recess and all that stuff. You guys are horrible cheaters. Horrible. You and Rodney?
You guys had brown uniforms though. Like,
Doesn't matter if we have brown uniforms.
yeah, that's-
See? I'm joking. But the thing is, I think it's like that for a lot of people when it comes to experience, right?
yeah.
Like me growing up, we both grew up Seventh-day Adventist. Did you do in gathering?
And gathering sounds so familiar.
Like you'd take these little canvas cups and you go door to door.
No, I didn't want to do that.
You did.
No.
See?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
I remember gathering. I was like,
Right.
that's
So
too much.
the thing is, experiencing that allows you to open up your mind to different things about life, right?
Mhm.
Like, I try to make sure that my kids understood the importance of giving and not
Gathering,
getting anything in return. Literally just giving,
Yeah, that's
right?
important.
So we went to big up Keith Alexander. He told us about the first black church down there on Girard.
Mm.
And we went there one Christmas Eve or before Christmas, and we were, putting together bags for the less fortunate during Christmas. And I said to them, I go, listen, you guys need to understand that you're going to give and you're not going to get anything in return. But you'll see something miraculously happen that allows you to feel like, wow, that was worth it.
Mm-hmm.
We put in like 4 or 5 hours picking up all this stuff. And my kids are like, oh, Dad, this is a lot of work. And then all of a sudden, the ladies, the group there, they just like, man, you guys put in so much work. And they started giving us stuff. And I was like, no, you guys are ruining my whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but here it is. I'm technically experiencing exactly what it does.
Yeah,
People can't help.
that's the best way to show.
Oh my goodness.
It's the best way to show anyone.
When you're giving and you're genuinely giving and something good, like it's not like, you're giving like your leftover shoelaces. I'm talking like if I gave away my last pair of Air Max, and they were my favorite pair, there's something that happens with the energy that you're putting out there for something or someone to receive that, knowing that you're actually giving it with a blessing.
And we've talked about this before,
Oh,
and I honestly believe this. After the revelation I had, in the beginning, thinking about giving differently, but once I realized that we had to do it, I also realized that just giving isn't enough. And I think a good way to
it's my sister. She got me on this, man.
I realized just not giving isn't enough. What most people do, they give their leftovers.
Yes.
That's what most people do, right? When they're full and they can't eat no more, oh sure, let's go out and give. You're supposed to give. How you know you're really giving is when it hurts.
Hurts.
When it hurts, that's how you know you really gave.
Yeah.
Right? When you look at that plate and you're about to eat, before you eat, you're like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's when you can check the box and say you actually really gave.
Yeah.
Because that's when you really feel it.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's a good marker and a good gauge for anyone out there who wants to be a giving person.
Yeah.
And you want to start on that road. Start giving the things that you really need.
Yeah.
The things that you need in your life, give them. Give them to someone who probably needs it more than you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna hurt. But that's how you know, you're really giving.
And that's the thing. I don't even want to say it hurts. What we should be saying is it's transformational, because you're now transforming into something that is now open for receiving good. Like, they always talk about hoarders, right?
Yeah.
You're hoarding. If you're a hoarder of love, if you're a hoarder of your finances, if you're a hoarder, and hoard meaning you're just hogging, bro, nothing works. Money's supposed to work when you put it out there.
Yeah. It's supposed to
It
grow.
works,
Yeah.
right? But if you're holding on to it, it's not going to do anything.
Right.
You put it under your mattress, it's not doing anything. We always talk about inflation eating it up.
Yeah.
It has to work. Putting out good energy works. And the hurt that you're talking about is not, it's just a discomfort for a moment, because what it requires is you doing that to give room for more receiving. Like, you ever see a
I'm glad
baseball?
you mentioned that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned receiving, because some people like to give, or they love to give, but then they don't want to receive.
Yeah.
And they feel like, oh no, like I'm just a giver. I can't take anything from
Oh my
you.
goodness.
So what do you think about that? Because my sister, who's Muslim, she told me a long time ago about a story. I think it was pertaining to me, something about not receiving something. And she said that in Islam, they believe that if someone wants to give you something and you reject it, you're blocking their blessing.
Yep.
Right? You're preventing them from getting a blessing. So, as you said, we need to learn to receive also.
Yeah.
Receiving isn't bad.
Bro, you know how much times we've received? For instance, tips is a good thing here in the shop.
Yeah.
Anything less than $20, no, I'm joking. But we've received
Receive all tips.
in many different forms, in terms of, like, I remember one time a gentleman gave a Metro Pass. He's like, I have a Metro Pass. My work gave it to me.
It's a big tip.
Boom. He gave me the tip. This is, I remember receiving tickets to Maya Angelou. I remember receiving tickets to Leaf games, basketball games. There was basketball games I couldn't even go to because the blessings were just coming down. I even got a blessing to go to Game 7, Raptors versus Philly, and I blocked it.
What are you talking about?
Bro! I blocked
Which
it.
Raptors Philly?
Yeah, Raptors.
Vince Carter?
No, not Raptors. Vince Carter. I'm talking about Kawhi the King. When we went, yes, the shot.
No.
I blocked it.
You could.
I was there. I could have been there. There's a seat that was empty that day, and I wasn't there because I was sitting there talking about, oh, I'm gonna get my blessings this way. It was garbage, man. The man was gonna bless me. I was so cheesed. I'm so cheesed right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
One of the most historical shots ever.
Ever. The most historical shot
You
ever.
could be in the photo.
I could have been in the photo, with I could have been there. I blocked the blessings. I blocked the blessings. We get so much, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people are always like, "Oh man, you guys need to go on 80 vacations." I'm like, brother, you don't understand. I'm on a vacation. I'm laughing right now.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying. I have no gray hairs. Like, seriously.
Okay. Sorry about
Right.
Right. But yeah, you're right. You're right.
Tons of
Everything.
blessings.
People don't understand. Everything is here.
Everything.
And speaking about that, the holidays.
Oh my goodness.
Talking about giving. People always ask us why we're open on the holidays. We're open on the holidays, by the way, Demi.
Every
We're open
holiday except
every day
Christmas
except Christmas Day
and New Year's Day.
and New Year's. And it's easy, but it's not easy, to be honest. Because there's different ways to look at it. Sorry. We're open on the holidays because people need you the most on the holidays.
Yep.
Not everyone's holiday is the same as the commercials.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Christmas, New Year's,
Yeah.
Easter. What do they have in the commercials? Food,
Yeah.
family,
Yeah.
maybe partying, kissing someone when the lights go, all this kind of crap, mistletoe, all that stuff. I believe most people's lives aren't like that. And when the holidays come around, a lot of people are depressed.
Mm-hmm.
Suicide goes up.
Mm-hmm.
I think Christmas time is the highest
Biggest, yeah.
cases of suicide, because the images that are put out in the media and what everyone talks about, most people don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't go home to a big Christmas tree with a bunch of gifts. Most people aren't eating Easter bun on Easter. So the barbershop is really a special place when it comes to holidays, because people know that we're open.
Mm-hmm.
People know that Onyx is open.
Yes.
Other barbershops aren't open.
Yeah.
And I recognize that. So when people come in like, wow, so surprised they're open. I'm like, we gotta be open. We're here for the community. The community needs us on these days.
Yep.
And it's also a great day just to do business, which is why we're busier on holidays.
Yeah.
Because it's a great day to bring your child. There's no school. There's maybe no school tomorrow.
Oh, yep.
You don't have any work. On Friday, we were so busy, and a customer said to me, man, I didn't think it was going to be so busy in here. And it's just, it's a perfect day. I didn't got work today. I went on a long walk this morning. I go, yeah, you went on a long walk this morning. No one's on the streets, it's empty. And then you got to come in here and get a haircut. That's
amazing.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I was saying to Demi earlier, I love the holidays because my holidays aren't the traditional holidays that you would see on the TV, and by choice.
Mm-hmm.
Not because I didn't have family and friends and things to do. There's always those things that I could do, but I just don't like doing that stuff. I just never liked it. I like solace. I like being alone. I like just having my thoughts. And I used to love going to the gym on Christmas Day. That was my favorite, because it's bloody empty. The gym I went to back in the day, was owned by some Muslim guys. So it was Venice.
Venice, okay, yeah.
So they were at the time, and they opened every day.
Yeah.
Right? And Christmas Day, perfect. Go in there Christmas Day, midday, maybe one person in the whole gym. And like, this is perfect. And I know other people are feeling the same thing, right? They like, if you can find something open on a holiday, it's like a gem. And that little grocery store, you're walking around and getting your stuff done because there's nothing else to do. You don't have work. So I see the benefit of being open on holidays from both sides, financially and for what it does for the community. The only downside is the life of a barber is rough, because all the days that we're here for other people, it takes away from our own families, right? I know, Easter Sunday, working Easter Sunday, my family probably would hope that I was home instead. So that is the only downside to my story.
Well, okay, so I mean, we've become family men over the last
20 years.
Yeah. Right? And because of that, we empathize with other gentlemen that come in here and also have families.
Yeah.
And so the strain that's usually put on, a family man to provide a lot of stuff, we empathize, right? So
we empathize.
Yeah, we empathize.
Does anyone else empathize? No. No. Sorry to cut you, but we gotta keep it real. No one cares about what men have to do. No one cares.
I'm gonna drop the mic.
And it works. It works.
Oh, man.
It works.
This is a whole nother topic, man.
It is a whole other topic, but I just have to say that. No one cares about what we have to do.
Ooh.
People would like to complain about what maybe you're not doing for them.
Wow.
Not realizing that there's a lot of other things that you are doing for them, but no one cares. But it works because men are built that way. We're built that way. We're built to be able to take the bear and take the load without accolades. And that's why it's just the way it is. So if you're a man out there and you're working days that you need to work because you need the money, or you're out there doing things that you need to do for your family to make things happen, but you come home and they're not thanking you for it, or no one's really patting you on the back and realizing what you got to put up with. You know, you might be standing all day. No one's rubbing your feet.
Wow.
Just remember, don't complain because no one else can do that job but you. That's why it's our plight to do it.
Oh my word.
And so I tell guys all the time, when I hear guys complaining about stuff, oh, I'm not happy. You're not supposed to be. That's not your job. That's not your job. Your job is just to take care of your family and take care of the people in your life, whether they appreciate it or not. If they appreciate, great, bonus. But if they don't, it doesn't matter. Your job is just to do your job.
Do your job, your duty.
Your duty.
I was talking about that with my kids the other day. And it's funny, you mentioned rubbing feet, and I was like, man, I would love if I could get my feet rubbed.
Hell yeah.
And
you're standing for 12 hours. Of course you want your feet rubbed.
let me tell you something. I used to go home.
But you ask someone to rub your feet?
I don't ask.
No, you're not asking.
I've asked. I've gotten a lot of pushback. It almost turned into another job, tell you. But what I would do, I'd go home. And see, this is the thing. I started trying to show my children. Things that you want, you should do.
Hell
right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I wanted my feet rubbed. When I went home, I don't care if it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock at night, whatever. I'd get home.
Yeah.
And I'd get the best shea butter. And I'd go into their rooms and I'd massage their feet in their sleep.
Yeah.
And I'd even go into my ex-wife's room and I'd massage her feet in their sleep. These guys are getting up you have to go to the washroom in the middle of the night and and they're wondering, why are my feet so slippery? And they would know that dad massaged their feet in their sleep.
Nice.
And the thing is, so I started telling them, now it's not hard for me to let them understand what empathy is, right? I understand what you guys are saying. You ran a track meet, you're really tired, you did a walkathon. I massaged your feet. My youngest daughter, she now understands that because I'm giving that to her. And well, not the ruffians, the older ones, no. But that's the thing. And that's part of just being a family man's plight. Like there's certain things you're just gonna do. You're not either A, expecting a return, or B, you're setting the precedent for them to understand. That's what you can do, what you're capable of doing, even if you're in pain.
You're showing by example.
Right?
Yeah, you're doing what you're supposed to do. And no one has to thank you for it.
Nobody.
It's just the way it is.
No thanks, huh? And that's exactly it. I'm not complaining here. I'm just letting you know. I'm not complaining. What I am saying is you're exactly right on that. And
honestly, I brought it up because
what feed you up?
No. I brought it up because I want men out there to know that what you're feeling is what everyone's feeling.
Yeah.
So just shut up. Just shut up. Stop complaining about it.
And come in and get a haircut.
And just do your job and come in and get a haircut. That's something that you can do for you.
Yeah.
And you can control. Come in and get your haircut. Bring your sons with you so they can get their haircut and find refuge.
Being honest with you, what happened the other day? A gentleman came in for his birthday. No, it was before his birthday. And he says, I know that you guys usually give out birthday cuts for free. He's like, listen, I come here and I feel like it's my birthday every time I do get it. Bro, do you understand?
Yeah.
I was like, what? He said, I feel like I get a birthday cut every time I get a haircut.
Of course. Yeah, it is.
I said,
it is. I remember. I haven't got a haircut for a long time, but I remember getting a haircut. That's how you feel. You feel like, you feel like doing something. You feel alive. A guy said that to me. He said a guy told me every time he gets a haircut, he feels like he has a new lease on life. Like he got a new chance. Like I got a second chance.
Yeah.
Right? That cut just gave me a second. Doesn't matter what happened yesterday, the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I got the cut, so now I got a second chance.
Yeah. And that's what happens during the holidays. So here it is.
Oh my gosh, more than ever.
We're now taking care of people that, they didn't get to come to us when we were open during the regular week because they're maybe too far or something. And now they come in and they're like, man, thank goodness. Like as far as Prince Edward County.
Yeah. There's no traffic.
It's no traffic, people coming through. And I said, you know what? And I feel good that I'm able to deliver this service. Literally, I feel I feel like I'm winning. And how can I be put in a better position to help someone that actually traveled, or like, you might even know their countenance. You just like,
Yeah.
hey, you all right? Everyone's like, yeah, man, it's Easter. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. And they don't want to say anything. But what they're really saying is, ah, take care of make me
Take care of
feel,
me.
yeah, take care
Take
of
care
me,
of
man.
me.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, no problem. I'm really good at curating a haircut that makes you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
Let's do this. And
Yeah.
and it's a partnership somewhat.
And everyone needs that.
Everyone needs it. And the holidays, like, especially for Christmas comes up, and think about it. You got a month before where it's technically, as for men too, it's not about you. You're worried about getting someone else's gifts, and you're worried about someone else's feelings. Da, 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 da. When do you get you?
No one cares.
No one cares.
No, it
They're
doesn't.
trying, and then when they get the gift, it's like how they want to see you feel the way that they saw you feel, and it's like,
Right.
no, what about me? And the only time, that's why, unfortunately, sometimes when guys get in a chair and they have to come with a script from somebody else, I'm like,
Yeah.
are you sure this is what you want?
Yeah.
Or is this the way they want? And he's like, well, I'm just trying to make everyone happy. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I go,
Yeah.
bro, she's going to like you when you're confident. That's it. If you're confident and you're looking the way that you're supposed to look, no matter what, you get whatever.
You know another one? That we get?
What's that?
A man will come in with his son or sons,
Mm-hmm.
and they get their haircuts, and he might say to the little boy, how you want it? You want it like this? You want this little part?
Mm-hmm.
You like it? He'll say, yeah, I like it. Okay, yeah, I like it. But you know what? I'm not sure. We got to see what mommy will think. Got to go on the FaceTime.
Yeah.
Right? Got to make sure, because if mom doesn't like it, then, man, it's gonna be dicey when we get home. So still worrying about what someone else wants, what someone else likes. But yeah, that's just what it is. And I'm glad that I'm blessed to be in that position, to be honest. Because I wouldn't want to be on the other side of things.
Yeah.
I'm glad when I'm the person that people look to, that they need. That alone makes me feel worthy. So
Holiday.
yeah.
Holiday. Can I get a holiday lineup, man? Like an Easter bun weekend holiday lineup?
No.
What happened to you? Yo, greed.